Guys, what the fuck is up? How are you? It's nice to see you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get your juice on.
I'ma do it all. I was locked in my own way. I go do something beautiful. I'ma leaving this behind. Oh, sharp gone, miss my room. I'ma live my home. And this will change it all. Is this what I was waiting for so long?
Welcome back to my channel. I took some time off, man. I went away for like 8 or 9 months, and boy, it was needed. It felt really nice. And I was kind of waiting for the day that I would have the inspiration to like turn the camera back on and film a video. But anyways, here we are today. I'm excited to be here. It's beautifully bright and sunny outside. And I just feel like it has given me a boost of energy and clarity and confidence that I just need, man. We're in the middle of February. Fucking winter is just like, I've had it up to here with it. I've had it up to here. So yeah, hello. I missed you guys, genuinely. Let me recap for you what happened last year and why I moved back to Indiana. So May of last year, I injured my back working out, and I was sort of bedridden for a few weeks, and my mental health started to take a dip. I wasn't seeing my friends. I wasn't making stuff. I wasn't going outside and doing things because I was in so much pain. And then I thought I was better. Then I went to work out again and injured my back even worse. 4 weeks of like just feeling physically and mentally and spiritually so depleted and fucked up and lost. I went home for 4th of July to see my family, as I do. And as I was back with the family, I was like, you know what? This is pretty great here. I think I'm just going to move back. Instead of flying back to California and moving my life back to Indiana again, I decided to cancel my flight and just hire everything out. I don't recommend doing that, especially if your company isn't like paying for you to move. I hired a lady, a sweet, sweet lady, to drive Olive from California to my parents' lake cottage. I interviewed a few people on Zoom, literally, just to find out if they were like not crazy or not. I mean, because if you're a person who like drives animals across the country, you're gonna have a fucking few screws loose. So I wanted to make sure the right screws were loose. And this lady was amazing. When she arrived with Olive, we had like lunch made for her. She hung out for a couple hours, and it was just like, man, it was like the best. I kept telling myself, I was like, as soon as Olive is here, like the whole world will be right again. My apartment also had these old-fashioned single-pane louvered windows, which were cute, but very poorly sealed, which basically translates to I was paying $3,000 a month to go camping because I could hear everything. Road noise, helicopters, and I ended up having to wear my noise-canceling headphones all day in my apartment. And one day, the wall just fell off. So this just fell straight up. Look at this shit. All this whole panel, it's all wet in there. As much as I loved California, I felt like it was my time to leave LA. Right now where I live in Carmel, Indiana. It's a suburb above Indianapolis, north of Indianapolis. I've lived here before. I lived here for 3 months before. California and LA were like these, the grass is always greener type things in my mind that I just had to go find out for myself. It kind of felt like a failure at first because I was like, oh, great. I went to California a second time and, you know, I failed. But ultimately, it's not a failure. And I look at it as something I'm proud of, you know? So many people go their whole lives and never trying shit like this. But I did it, and, you know, it didn't work out. It didn't feel like home. It didn't feel like a place I wanted to spend my life. And a lot of my family and friends are within a 2-hour drive from me, and that's the most beautiful thing ever. And I'm an uncle to 3 nephews. So I don't know, being here to see them grow up, being here to hang out with my parents. My parents are both retired now, and they're like my besties. I love hanging out with them. They're super cool people. I'm just blessed to have such good people here. So I was like, why the fuck am I in California? Dude, if I want to go travel for a few weeks and come back. Here is a good home base. Indiana is not a perfect place by any means, but it works for me now. Dude, this stuff sucks too, by the way. Forever Blackberry, they were on sale at Kroger. Wow, I'm fully Midwest right now. Yeah, they were on sale down by the Kroger there. Can I tell you guys something too? In the last 8 or 9 months, I've had more time on my hands, and I've just sort of decided to thrust myself into more of my hobbies. One of which is cars. I'm a car guy. I've always seen the signs. I've always liked cars, but I've never fully leaned in or embraced the fact I love cars. I bought a car I've always wanted. It's a Land Rover LR4. It's 2016. I put it all over my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me over there. Here are 4 cool features of my Land Rover I bought for $10,000. Number 1 is the split tailgate. Not only is this super functional, but it's just freaking cool. But yeah, it's a beautiful truck. I love SUVs, and this is like your quintessential boxy kind of analog SUV. I bought it for $11,000. You think Land Rover and you're like, whoa, that's so crazy. But it's a used high mileage vehicle, and so it's already depreciated. I just bought it, and I was like, this thing's awesome. I still have my other car, my main car. The Land Rover was just, it's kind of like my pickup truck that I throw Olive in the back of it, and then we can go take like a muddy hike, and I don't care about the car. Learning more about what makes Land Rovers, they're not really the most reliable vehicles necessarily, but I kind of bought it as, you know, a project car in a way. I can't fix engines or anything, but like, I'm eager to learn. I'm slowly learning the processes. Oh yeah, baby. I named the Land Rover Dennis after Dennis's character in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because his character drives an old, beaten up Land Rover, and it's like a big part of his personality where if he feels insecure, he's like, I drive a Land Rover. I'm gonna go get a juice. I'm gonna get my juice on, bro. You can be in the vlog today. You can say what up. I'm jealous of your shirt. I'll pay you $2 right now if you take it off your back and give it to me.
I will literally take it off my back.
No. Pineapple, kale, spinach, parsley, lemon, aloe. Get your juice on with me on today's video. You guys have been emailing me, messaging me, blowing my fucking phone up at like saying, when are you going to post a video or where are you? We miss you. And that has been wonderful. But also at the same time, I'm only one guy. I'm human. I don't know how to process that amount of external love. Thank you for your messages. I appreciate you. It just goes to show how strong our community is. And I don't know, sometimes we feel unlovable, and I know I feel this, unfortunately, pretty regularly. I don't know why. Working on it in therapy, okay? Actually, I have therapy in an hour, so maybe I'll work on it there. I'm still working on like trying to love myself unconditionally, and it's hard. It's hard to do that, you know? When you're so intimate with all your flaws, it's hard to overlook them. And I think that's part of the reason why part of the reason why I'm single, but there's a lot to that. But I mean to say that I feel like I sabotage a lot of relationships because I'm like fearful, I guess, that they will accept me. But I don't know. That's a whole nother black hole of emotional turmoil we can go down later. But yeah, I'm working on myself still is what I mean to say. And I think when I had my spiritual awakening like 5 years ago, I'm going to quote my friend Ben Brown. It is a one-way street. And that's been my experience with it. The second I started to, you know, make friends with my shadows and go to therapy and start to do the inner work, I was like, dude, there's no turning back from here. And I think it's been the best thing to happen to me ever, because even though I say like I'm still working on loving myself, I look in the mirror now and I'm like, that dude's cool. Like I would grab a beer with that guy if that guy hasn't been sober for 10 fucking years. But also that is something too I celebrated just this past November. I haven't drank in 10 years. I haven't smoked pot in 5 years. Olive turned 10 years old, and she's healthy as can be. We have a backyard here, and I'm a vegetarian of 4 years now. This has been my favorite quote lately. The less you expect from others, the freer you will be. Isn't that beautiful? Some could say it has sort of like a negative side of that people will always disappoint you, but ultimately, that's where we are in life. We are all kind of alone at the end of the day. And that's not a bad thing, you know? That's what's so beautiful about like doing the inner work and like getting to know yourself on a really deep level, is the fact that a lot of times you're going to love the person that you are. And it's so easy to avoid and distract ourselves from like really finding out who we are and like the weird little things we do. But yeah, right before I moved back to Indiana, Donnie and his wife Courtney flew out to California to celebrate Donnie's birthday, and we stayed at the Mountain Mermaid a few nights. And I don't know, it's so strange how things work out, because I feel like this was such a perfect way to close out the LA chapter of my life. We hiked in areas that were affected by the wildfires, and just looking back at this footage, it just like reminds me how beautiful California is, and that I'll always feel connected to this place. Good morning, good morning.
I was like, good morning. I was like, good morning.
Today gonna be a great day.
Come and check out the baby seal down there.
I saw it. Wow, this is like straight down, man. What do you think of California so far? Round 2, right? Is this your second time here?
Round 2, baby.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, we didn't do this last time.
It's true. We didn't hike up here.
Baby seals, man.
Baby seals, shit, boy. Trying out the new 100 to 400. It's a beast. It's like a 5-pound setup right here, but it's worth it when you have views like this. Let me do you guys a favor and turn you on to something called nerds, squishy little balls of crack. Because these things are amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of them but you, but...
Really?
I'm just kidding. Dude, they're like popular, man. Oh, look at that. See the intricacies?
Ooh!
Oh, girl.
It gives you the little tannins.
It tingles the tongue.
There you go.
It gives you energy, tingles the tongue, creates happiness. It's essentially an essential food group.
I'm an essential food group.
This is Dr. Love over here, you know.
We are off to the Mountain Mermaid, stay for tonight.
You could probably surf some of these waves.
The Mermaid.
You might have to edit it and make it look more beefy. Another path that's over there. Yeah.
What do you think, man?
So sick, man.
Yeah?
I would live here.
I really wanted you guys to experience the Mermaid, and so... Oh, let's go upstairs, too.
I'm just so happy you, thought about it, because, not only do I want to, see this awesome place, but, you love this place, so I want to see what you love, and I love it. Whoa! Dude. This is so cool. Is there 2 bedrooms here, then?
So there's this lofty thing.
Uh-huh.
Downstairs is a day bed.
Oh, nice.
And I'll have the day bed. And
Are
this
you
is
sure?
positive, man, of course. This is your guys' place. And you can...
Does that really work?
You can undo these, yeah.
Bro.
And there's little toucans out there. Not toucans, but peacocks.
Well-
Here, open the whole thing.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. You making a macchiato?
Oh, one macchiato. Mashinka.
How did it do? But did it make that art?
Yeah. Well,
Did you make that art?
Yeah.
You an artist, bro?
Yep.
You guys remember this place? I stayed here for maybe a month or so when I moved out here. Bill so lovingly allowed me to.
Highly recommend.
Are we chill?
Yeah. I don't think we no sponsors here, but check out Bill's place.
Link below.
Nice.
Smash the like button. Those are great cookies.
Is
though.
that a macadamian thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Chocolate. I think it's white chocolate.
Whatever it is, fire.
I saw a Gen Zer, a Zoomer, do this dance on TikTok, and I feel like. Let us know in the comments, what is that dance?
It's a little bit cold, just a small kill. Well, for Butterfly Day, we bought we bought 200 butterflies. And we bought little white cabbage butterflies.
Yeah, but we have a lot of eggs here.
Those are eggs right there? Can I?
Look like you can hold it.
Oh my
You have the
god.
little blue one.
Oh, I
like
see that.
Got the eggs. We have a cabbage and this plant.
Oh my gosh. So
Pretty sure I
cool.
have to remove it from here because here's only for butterflies. Another 10 days for get a butterfly.
Oh, wow.
It's like around tomorrow, 28, 25.
Alright, give it to me. Come on. Come on. Oh. Alright, you gotta drop, dude. 1, 2, 3. Good girl. Zoom. Welcome to our backyard. This is Olive's favorite place to be. That's our shed. Don't go in there. It's scary and full of spiders. It's easy to talk shit about dating apps, but honestly, I've had some great dates. I've met some genuinely cool dudes and also some genuinely crazy fucking people. But that's inevitable when you meet strangers on the internet. This one guy shows up 20 minutes late to our dinner date with coffee breath. It was bad. It's very not sexy. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be like, hey, want to kiss? Want to get your mouth in my mouth? Fucking absolutely not, dude. Speaking of smells though, do you guys like the way you smell? If I smell myself after a workout or something, I'm not repulsed. I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. When I smell other men and I'm like, oh, that's hot, that's a good smell, I don't feel that way about me. Maybe we should get a second opinion on this real quick.
Yellow.
Okay, so quick question. Do you like your own scent, like the way you smell?
I feel as though I definitely don't dislike it. I don't really know if I have much of a scent. Does that make sense? Like, I don't feel like I ever acknowledge good or bad of my scent.
Well, you're a runner, so I figured you've smelled yourself on occasion.
This is true. Also, just like deeply kinky, you're getting into territory here. Oh my god.
No, this is not in a non-kinky, non-sexual way.
They say you can't smell yourself, so you know what I mean? They say that it's really hard to actually know your own.
Who's they?
Like doctors, scientists.
What do they know?
Astronauts, you know?
Yeah, I don't believe science. The debate is between you and I at this point.
I don't know. Mark, this is why I can't like do multiple choice quizzes, because I'm like, well, can I fill in the blank and make my answer?
Well, that's why I'm here, to basically distill everything you just said in the last 3.5 minutes to a yes.
Maybe? To a maybe.
Okay, maybe. All right, fair. All right.
Good day.
All right, bye. Ciao.
Bye.
All right, you want to try it?
Yes, sir. Dad work. Putting a deadbolt on this door that had some extremely old
We're making sure Mark's safe.
The turd burglars, they'd be stealing your turds, dude.
fuck with clowns, expect a circus. Ask me how many clowns I have in my life. Ask me. Hey Mark, how many clowns you got? 0. I have 0 fucking clowns in my life. And I'm so much better off for it. I have so much more inner peace because I have only healthy relationships in my life. Like my therapist asked me the other day, he said, what are you the most proud of right now in your life? And it took me 5 seconds to think. I was like, oh, my relationships. Like the people I have in my life, my friends and my family. I have some cool people in my life, man. You know, it's like, that's what a cool realization that is. And on top of that, over the years, I have cut ties with certain people that have broken my boundaries, that have made me feel weird, or just all the different ways someone can mistreat you. Those people, bye. It's easy for me. I'm a stubborn person. So cutting people off comes very natural to me. I know it doesn't come natural to everybody. If you have people in your life who are complicating things for you or mistreating you or bringing any sort of bullshit into your life, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve your friendship. And people will continue to fucking take advantage of you until you are sucked dry. What happened, man?
Got some leaves, Obi.
Should we let him free?
I feel like a brontosaurus.
Don't do that. Don't eat that. Give a man one coffee and he just goes crazy. Love you guys. Thank you for clicking on this video and saying hi. Yeah. Life's beautiful, man. You know, I had a few moments this past year that I really needed a reason to get out of bed. And I couldn't find any good reasons. I just decided to keep going. You know, I want to be here. And every time I come up for air, I realize that it's always worth it. And so I'm burning that into my memory because there's obviously going to be some more depression and darkness in my future, but knowing that like it's always worth it is huge. You have everything inside of you to get through it. I know that, dude. I have been through some fucked up shit, and I have put myself through some fucked up shit. And I know that I can get through anything because of what I've already gone through. I didn't want to end this on like a dark note or anything. I hope that's not too dark, but something I hope that what I stand for, my brand stands for, is that we can talk about these things. I think it's brave to be able to talk about our mental health and our struggles and obviously share the good, but the good is easy to share. When you're going through something, that's when most of us pull away and we isolate. And those are the moments you need to reach out the most. The second I feel myself pulling away from the world, I know that I need to fucking step even further into it. I need to engage with the world to feel alive. I don't know when my next video is going to be. It may be in 8 days. It may be in 8 months. So just as a heads up, this is not me like coming back to YouTube in full swing. I just felt inspired to talk to you guys today and say what's up because I missed you. Yeah, I look forward to creating art again, creating more of it. Even though I've been writing a lot, which has pretty much just saved my sanity. But yeah, I'm active on Instagram. Go follow me there if you want. I have a Patreon where I post some exclusive content, and check that out. That'll be linked below. I'll see you soon. Love you. See ya. Bye.
A little higher.
We get it. Getting it?
I think
Is it
so.
close?
Getting it?
No.
We're getting it?